the Prime Minister, now that we've sort of got out of that phase of banning something every 2 days, we're sort of in this holding pattern now where we're going to be for a very long time, the marathon, and I'll get to that in a second. But the Prime Minister now has a moment or two to breathe and to be able to call out, yes, China for some of its behaviour thus far, including in the past couple of days where, well, he went pretty directly here that these wet markets, these ridiculous places where you're able to buy, among other things, freaking bats, are not a good idea for the world. It seems obvious, but it's good to hear our leaders say it. Here he is in Canberra today.
I think this is a big challenge for the world into the future. The World Health Organisation and other international organisations, I think this is an area they can spend a bit of time and attention on, because we can clearly see the great risks to the health and well-being of the rest of the world, food supplies and how they are provided to the public and how they're treated. These things can be very dangerous, as we've seen.
And for those who think that he's holding back, this is what he said yesterday about the obvious. Where did this thing come from?
And this virus started in China and went round the world, and that's how it started. We all know that. These wet markets can be a real problem when it comes to what can occur in those markets. And I think from a World Health point of view, this is something the World Health Organisation should do something about.
Well, look at your diary. 3rd of April 2020 is finally when the 21st century got to at least one part of China, because a market is now banning the sale of dog and cat meat. Bats as well, believe it or not, here. Let's have a look here. This Chinese city, which is 1,100 kilometres away from the coronavirus epicentre of Wuhan, has clamped down further than other cities in the nation when it comes to the consumption of animal meat. Welcome to the 21st century. Welcome. The coastal city, located next to the Hong Kong border, has banned people from eating dogs and cats, wow, as part of their wilder clampdown on the wildlife trade since the coronavirus epidemic began in China. Dogs, in particular, are eaten in several parts of Asia. Wow.